guys, Nate the Gray here out in lovely Mesa, Arizona today. Today we're doing the groundwork on the Springfield Casita. You guys could check out our website with full pricing and floor plans. We're doing the groundwork like I said, so we brought the toys out. It's time to play.
So we're pushing all the gravel off to the side, so when we're done with the concrete, we can put it back and make it look nice. But we got to get all our footers dug. They're 12 inches wide by 24 deep. This is slab on grade. Once we get our footers dug, our strings pulled up, then we can start on the plumbing. Oh, looks like Cody's got some digging to do. Look who decided to show up.
Yeah, we got the office boys showing up in Mesa for the next Casita. I'm here with my right-hand man. He graduated out of the field. He's in the office, but we got him back out here today. What do you think of Nate? You hate this now, don't you?
Just missed an AC in the office, man, let me tell you. Cozy chair for my buns.
No, it's nice being out here. You get some sunshine, some vitamin D.
Absolutely.
It's good for your health.
Well, what CAC doesn't realize is that it's a pretty stressful thing dealing with all the mamas calling in about him leaving his mess everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the mess maker.
So, yeah.
Actually, a neighbor called in, right?
Yeah, first day, called in. Our cul-de-sac's ruined. Get over here. Yes, sir, we'll be right there.
If you guys can see it, there's a little dirt from us loading with the skid steer. And
that's very minimal.
We left to take a lunch, and Cody went and dumped it, and they called in, you guys left a mess. And you're like, we're not done.
Yeah. What we have here is the failure to communicate.
That's right.
It's all the legwork and groundwork that has to get done for the foundation, and it'll only last about a week.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, since we pulled Nate in the office, the system's gotten so much better. The whole thing's running smooth, the silk.
Oh, that's good.
All right, well, hey, thanks for visiting. CAC will continue this video. Savage out.
Cody loves those breakfast pizzas from QT. So we lowered the grade about 7 to 8 inches, so we can have 4 inches of ABC and then 4 inches of concrete. And I believe we removed a total of 20 to 30,000 pounds of dirt right to the dump. That would be like a touchdown right there. All right, so we're trying to figure out the depth of our pipe so we can come up with like the amount of inches of slope, the difference in the height for the bottom of the trench when we get all the way to the back to our casita, which is 95 feet away to our farthest fixture. So I was like, hey, let's start digging to get to the bottom. And then I was like, well, why don't we just open the clean out? And we opened the clean out and we put the shovel all the way down, and you can actually put a flashlight down and see it, because it's not like bull horns like this where you'll hit like a 90. They go straight to the bottom like a T. So we got to this point right here, that measurement, and that's to the bottom of the pipe. So we accounted for going up 3 inches. So that measurement's 32 inches. So it's 32 inches down to the top of the pipe. And then we had to add some inches because we have to account for the top of our concrete. Our concrete's the same height over there. So if you can imagine that imaginary line, we're 32 inches from here plus another 6. So we're at 38 inches. So we have 38 inches of room to like slope it up. So we did the run. It's 95 feet. 95 divided by 8 is 12. So if we followed an 1/8 inch per foot, every 8 feet we go down an inch or up an inch, however you want to do it. Every 8 feet we go up or down an inch. So you do that 12 times, you'll end up with a 12-inch drop. So we have plenty of room to do this. So now that we know that, we don't have to tear open all the concrete and have this huge mess. We can stub out. So come over here. So the game plan is we're going to do our clean out right here. We're going to do a clean out right here, and I think the code is every 100 feet you have to have a clean out. So we're within our, we're where we need to be. We don't need another set. We'll do some bull horns right here, and we're going to 45 this way. We're going to Y off this way to our kitchen. You have to have a certain distance here. Y off to the laundry, and then we're going to go to our toilet and then over to our shower. Bam, just like that. Now, we're trying to figure out where should the bottom of this our trench be for our pipe. So I was like just doing the math. I was like, all right, we have a 4-inch concrete slab, and then let's say our 3-inch combo, let's say it's about 12 inches, which it's not. So I was like, all right, let's just do 16 inches. And that way we have enough room to add a PVC pipe going vertical without like the end of the combo being at the top of the concrete. I want the PVC pipe going vertical right there. So we're gonna start with a 16-inch right here. From this string going down to the bottom of the dirt will be 16 inches. By the time we exit our building, the bottom of the trench will be 19 inches. Hopefully you guys understood anything I just said. So let's start digging. All right, Cody, why do you think it's important to hose off the property when you're done?
So then the customers don't get mad. Stays pretty clean. We don't leave our skid steer marks.
Yeah, what do you think, Nate?
I think we don't want any Karens from across the street complaining.
Seriously, right?
Oh my gosh, they brought a truck, a dump trailer, and 2 tractors. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, we're building a 550 square foot structure.
Yeah, what do you think it is? What do you think it is, Cody? Who do you think ratted on us?
I think either the guy with the silver truck or the vets.
Yeah, the vets. Yeah, they called in on us. It's fine. We're hosing it off and we're cleaning it up. You can see there's a little dirt or whatever, but we broomed it. And when we get rain every 7 months, it will wash it off.
Mother Nature on your side like last night, and then
Yeah.
a rainstorm comes by and helps the cleaning process for you.
Yeah, exactly. So this is where we go for all our plumbing supplies. It's over here on McQueen and Baseline. Let me show you the inside. So here's the inside. I mean, they just have pretty much everything you need. Every little piece of plumbing. PVC, ABS, and the store is actually pretty big. See, it goes all the way over there, and it's all catered to like plumbing and HVAC, all things for that job. Pretty sweet. All right, so we're putting this drain pipe in here. You can see it all the way down. Now, I was reading some forms, and what I was gonna do is, if you can imagine this is a combination, a combo fitting. Take this off here. I was gonna go like this. I was gonna put this on here. Imagine it being a combo fitting, and I was gonna vent it out the back, but people are saying not to do that. So what I did is I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's put our 90 here. We'll do a sanitary tee, and then we'll come out for our toilet. This is all for the toilet. So we'll come out right here and then do our toilet like that, if you can see that right there. And well, what's happening is that we didn't dig deep enough, and I'm not trying to dig again. So now we're gonna change it again. We're gonna do a wet vent. Now, what we're gonna do is, and on top of here, we were gonna do a bushing for the vent. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with our 90 here, right to where the toilet needs to go. Then we're gonna put a Y on it, like this. Now I whipped out the code book because I wanna make sure I'm doing this wet vent correctly. I whipped up the 2018 IPC, the good stuff, always check the book. Wet venting, the last thing it says, any additional fixture shall discharge downstream of the horizontal wet vent. So what that means is we have to connect our bathtub over here. So we can't put the bathtub in between the toilet and our wet vent. We have to go downstream. So this will be our wet vent. It's just gonna go 90 degree up. And then we'll just have our sanitary tee for the actual P-trap, and then that's how we're gonna be venting it right there. Which means we're gonna have to go a little bit farther down and do another 3x2Y, like this. There's probably a certain distance we have to do, and then that will be our bathtub. That's what I'm thinking, so let's get to it. All right, so we're way up here, up above McLeod's. As you can see there, there's water. Now, every foot of water is 0.43 PSI. So we go up 10 feet, we're creating 4.3 PSI on our entire system, which is required to test it. All right, this is it. Let's go over it one more time here for you guys. Our toilet, really important. This is the main highway where everything goes to. This is a nice slope. It's not too much. It's just the perfect amount because this is where all the solids are going to be going down. Now, right before, or the way we're venting our toilet is with a wet vent to our sink over here, the vanity sink. We went down a little ways, and this is how we're doing our bathtub. Going over there with our P-trap, going up for our bathtub. You come down the freeway, you exit Val Vista, turn left, and then here's our laundry room right here. So this is the whole thing. We don't need to just cap it. You go down the 60, then you get off on Higley. And then right here's our kitchen sink. And then you keep going down the 60 all the way to Texas, New Mexico, wherever it goes. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching part 1. Part 2 is going to be coming out here shortly. We're just waiting for inspection, and it's time for concrete.